Hi, Diversity family. It's your girl, Erin J. here, leader of Diverse Dance, here with a segment that we are calling Digging a Little Deeper with Diverse Dance. In these segments, we are going to take a couple of minutes to dig into the biblical aspects of worship, prophecy, praise, and warfare as it pertains to dance. This month, we're talking a little bit about this instrument right here called the Mata stick. Yes, these Mata war sticks can be used during worship, praise, or even intercessory warfare. These sticks are an extension of the staff or the rod. So they also have staffs that you can use in the same way. I want to go, and for every instrument that we use, there is a scriptural basis. So I want to take you to Exodus 4, verses 1 through 5. And I am reading from the New Messianic Version just because I really am a dork and I love to see the Hebrew word written and the ways that the names are spelled and all that stuff. So it's available on the Bible app if you guys are interested. So Exodus 4, 1 through 5. And Moses, he who draws out of the waters, answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice, for they will say, The Lord Jehovah has not appeared unto you. And the Lord Jehovah said unto him, What is that in your hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moses fled from before it. And the Lord Jehovah said unto Moses, Put forth your hand and take it by the tail. And he put forth his hand and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand, that they may believe that the Lord Jehovah, God Elohim, the living word of their fathers, the God Elohim of Abraham, the God Elohim of Isaac, and the God Elohim of Jacob has appeared unto you. So when we read Exodus 4 and 17, we see the power of the mata, or the staff, or the rod, in the hands of one who hears from God, right? Moses lets Pharaoh know that Yahweh means business. It is a declaration of his power and his might, and also a declaration of war. When we think about the rod or the staff, and we think about shepherding, right? When a shepherd not only uses that as, a comfort or something to lean on, but it's used as a weapon at some points, right? It's used to protect, it's used to guide, it's used for all of these different things. And that's what these represent, a form of that, right? So whether it's here or in the staff form, we understand that that's where this power and this thought comes from. Time and time again throughout the book of Exodus, we see Moses use the rod to display the might of God. One of the most amazing acts was when he parted the Red Sea, right? And they walked through, and once you get past the parting of the Red Sea, first of all, that's kind of like, what? You parted the whole sea? But once you get past even that idea, you think, okay, it's mud, right? They're walking through on mud because there was water. But think about just that detail, that they walked through on dry land, and they made sure, the Holy Spirit made sure that was in the word so that we understood how miraculous that was, right? That it was dry land. And the word says that his sister Miriam, the prophetess, and they made sure to express that she was a prophetess, led them in dance, in song, and with timbrel, right? So when we think about that, sometimes we think, oh, they were so excited. They're like, yay, we're free. But I think about it like this, right? I've been thinking about it like this recently. It says that she was a prophetess for a reason. When you think of a prophetess, you think about the power of God, right? You think about someone who hears from God and who knows God's voice. So now I'm looking at it differently. When she dances, she's not only rejoicing for what they have come out of and what God has done, but she's also declaring in shifting the atmosphere for what is to come. Because if you think about it, they are headed into 40 years in the wilderness. They will not, many of them, most of them will not ever see the promised land, right? So she is also like declaring the way and setting the atmosphere for what is to come. There is more to come. This is just the beginning. They're just getting out. So I think of it in a different way, like the power of God, the foresight of God. Like, he is just so good. So excited. But when we think about the Mata sticks, when used under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, the striking sound creates a vibration sound in the atmosphere, alerting the enemy that you mean war, shifting the atmosphere, vibrating into the atmosphere. And so these come in different colors and different shapes, depending on not different shapes, but different colors and different designs, just depending on what you want to set forth in the atmosphere. They are prophetic, in and of themselves. So when we think about the staff, when we think about the rod, when we think about Mata sticks, when we think about using these instruments, they're not creepy, they're not spooky, they're not like, oh, that's crazy, that's weird. But these are instruments that were used by people of God from the beginning, right? And so we're just finding ways to bring that back into worship. So when we are reading through these scriptures, when we are worshiping, I just challenge you to think about these things and think about the layers that come with it, that come with worship in this way, in serving God in this way. I pray that this blessed you, and I cannot wait to see you guys soon. So love and blessings as always, and have a great day.